that's a good segue to the touring element. I was going to talk to you about that before we closed it up here. Um, you guys are a live band. Your records are great, but you're a live band. And it's fun to get to see live humans kicking ass at their instruments. And that went away. But I've got you were just out and about on a tour relatively recently. We got to hang out. What's it been like since this is all kind of started up? I know you like I said, you did a little jaunt about a month ago. You getting ready to do another one? How's it feel?
We're actually coming back to the Bay Area. We're doing Menlo Park, I guess is
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you playing there? Yeah, it's right outside of San Jose.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there's a venue there. Is it like Stanford?
I think it's a new a new thing that's like tech success created an opportunity for us to come out and play maybe a few people.
All right.
So we're doing that, and then we're playing some more like kind of club things, like going down to San Diego. I'm excited about playing.
Yeah.
It's really nice to get out there, and it's definitely changed for us, in the wake of the pandemic. But like, I don't know that I'll ever really want to lean into like a long touring cycle kind of situation again. But I'm really grateful for the opportunity to get up there and play and kind of have that revenue back.
Yeah, of course. But I missed you the last time you were out here because I said I had that a gig of my own, I think, and then I went and saw ESG. We talked about that.
Yeah.
You guys ran into a little bit of, I know you played at the Sweetwater, which is owned by one of the guys on our board. How was playing up there?
Awesome.
I know that it's a really cool room. I know that cool. Paul was excited to have you there. And once again, thanks for playing for Blue Bear. For our watchers, listeners. Of
course.
White Denim was so sweet to do a show for us a few years back at the Chapel in San Francisco.
Awesome room too.
Rocked out with our kids. We had a couple of students got on stage and jammed with you guys, which is great.
Yeah. How are those kids, man? There was a really good guitar player that got up with us.
Oh yeah, Martin, I think his name was. That guy's just an absolute shredder. He's working. A lot of the kids that they grow up and they wander onward, and I don't get to see them as much because it's not specifically my program that they were with. But he came by I think like a few months ago, and he had a mask on, so I didn't recognize him at first, but he was around and he just popped in and said hello, and it was a quick little nice, how you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm still doing it. I mean, that guy was great then, so it was like 5 years now. He's been killing it. Any interesting, fun tour stories? I was watching. I love music documentaries and biographies and stuff like that. So I'm always, interested in hearing kind of the funny or salacious or coincidentally bizarre moments of tour. So I've generally asked this of artists, like any fun, wild, interesting stories you might want to tell. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, Ozzy Osbourne snorting a line of ants or anything crazy like that, but just kind of curious if you got a little fun gem to pop in as a little.
Do we have I feel like somebody snorted something like really crazy. Do we have a snorting story? Let's jump right into that.
Okay, sorry, kids.
Like salt or something.
With you guys, probably like Parmesan cheese at 3 a.m. in front of some pizza joint.
Definitely Austin.
Yeah, it was Austin, and it was either salt or sweet and low that he snorted.
I'm gonna say neither sounds optimal.
Yeah.
Chili's or something.
Yeah,
Chili's.
Yeah, we're at Chili's. Like, you must have a better one.
I'm trying to,
Austin was probably the funniest band member that's ever been in and out, and he had some gags like that.
Yeah. Any notable gigs of playing with artists that you loved that led to either like onstage collaborations or silly ass pranks or anything fun?
You boys got up with Wilco on the shirts off Cowbell.
Yeah. Yeah,
thing.
the
That was
last
pretty cool.
the last show of the Wilco tour, they invited us to come and play some percussion, and they
That's
had
fun.
a guy that would go on
Their
and play.
drum tech, yeah.
Yeah, and he would take his shirt off, and I think I took my shirt off, and
All three of you took your shirts off because I was I have family in like Santa Barbara where we were.
Right.
So I was like talking with my family, and they're doing, it's Casino Queen or something like that. It was like their closer. You know, like every 5 nights or whatever, they would close with this, and their drum tech would come out, and he was a very fit guy. Very good time, and I guess they found cowbells for everybody.
mm-hmm.
And I was out in the audience, like kind of just talking to
Family.
my family, and I could hear Tweety going, "Someone's missing," and I come back into the theater, and I see my bandmates all with their shirts off, like playing the cowbell, and I decided to sit that out. But it was a great thing to see.
I'm sure you miss
I
it.
kind of wish I would have been up there.
Yeah.
The shirts off confident. It was very funny to look at the three of you kind of like close together.
Yeah, because we
Like,
weren't as fit as
not
the
as
drum
fit
tech.
as that. He was really confident and fit, and these
Yeah.
guys were like trying not to hit the cowbell too hard.
Well, that's the other thing too. You know, when you're playing percussion or something like that, it's a pretty like vestigial, nondescript thing. And then you're up there, you're like, how long is this song?
Yeah,
Is this,
right. Yeah,
Is this the 8-minute jam that I need to fucking slink off into the darkness for?
yeah. Playing quarter notes for
Yeah, right.
5 minutes or 6 minutes while Tweety tried to get me up there with my shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just all you're thinking is
We got an extra verse or two.
you're channeling your inner Will Ferrell and
Yeah, it was
getting it going.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, right on, guys. I want to thank you so much for doing this. It's a joy to get to hang out with you, even though it's this far away. But maybe I'll head on down to Menlo Park and
Yeah, do it.
catch you when you're back in the Bay.
Yeah, early April.
Early April. All right.
Hit us up when you're here. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna be up there right after you're here.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I think I'm probably gonna stay with Chris, but it'll be like that weekend of the 1st. We're like I said, we want to go see Spiritualize and see some pals I hadn't seen in a while. But yeah, maybe we'll go and hang out, have some barbecue or something like that.
Hit us
Sounds
up.
good, man.
All right. Well, once again, thanks to James and Steve of White Denim. We really appreciate you doing this for us. You guys rule. So
Thanks, man.
Thank you.